If you don't control your mind, someone else will. Success is not just about money, power, or influence. It begins with the way you think. Everything you have, everything you want, and everything you dream of achieving starts with a battlefield in your mind. The weak allow their thoughts to be dictated by the world around them. They let society, social media, and the opinions of others infiltrate their minds and shape their reality. Winners, on the other hand, take full control of their thoughts, emotions, and actions. They decide what they believe, how they react, and what they pursue with relentless aggression. Most people fail before they even start because they do not believe they are worthy of success. They doubt themselves, second-guess every move, and live in a constant state of hesitation. This is why they remain average. The mind is like a muscle. If you train it with discipline and focus, it becomes a powerful weapon that works for you instead of against you. The first step to achieving greatness is programming your brain for victory. If you constantly tell yourself you are a failure, that you are unlucky, or that success is reserved for others, you have already lost. But if you wire your mind to believe you are destined to win, that you are built for dominance, and that every obstacle is just a stepping stone, then nothing can stop you. The world is designed to break you. Every day, distractions, negativity, and weak-minded individuals try to pull you back into mediocrity. People tell you to be realistic, to slow down, to stop chasing impossible dreams. They will say you are crazy for wanting more. But these people do not matter. They are prisoners of their own minds, living in fear of failure, rejection, and discomfort. You must be different. You must train yourself to block out negativity, to ignore the doubters, and to stay laser focused on your goals. Success is a mind game, and the moment you let outside forces dictate your thinking, you surrender your power. Weak men are controlled by emotions. They react instead of strategizing. A true winner understands that emotions are a tool, not a weakness. You must train yourself to operate on logic, discipline, and purpose. When setbacks come, do not crumble. Analyze, adjust, and attack again. Most people let their feelings control their actions, and that's why they remain stuck. A disciplined mind operates regardless of emotions. Whether you feel like it or not, you execute. Whether you are motivated or not, you put in the work. This is the difference between those who win and those who watch from the sidelines. The greatest asset you will ever have is your mindset. You can lose all your money, your possessions, and even your status, but if your mindset is bulletproof, you will rebuild from nothing. The world is full of people who were given money and power but lost it because they lacked mental strength. On the other hand, true winners can start with zero and turn it into millions because they refuse to break. Every day is a test. Either you control your mind or the world controls it for you. You must train yourself like a soldier. Wake up with purpose, discipline your thoughts, and eliminate weakness. Stop waiting for motivation. Instead, create a mindset so powerful that nothing can shake it. Success is not given, it is taken by those who refuse to let anything, including their own doubts, stand in their way. You are either the master of your mind or a slave to the system. The choice is yours. The system is designed to keep you broke. From the moment you are born, you are placed into a structure that teaches you how to be an obedient worker, not a powerful leader. You are told to go to school, get good grades, follow the rules, and secure a stable job. This is not education, it is programming. The system does not care about your success, it cares about your compliance. It conditions you to believe that working for someone else, earning a fixed salary, and saving for retirement is the path to security. But security is an illusion. The moment you rely on a paycheck, you are trapped. People wake up every morning to sit in traffic, work 8 to 10 hours for a company that does not care about them, and go home exhausted, only to repeat the cycle the next day. They trade their time for money, the most dangerous exchange possible. Time is the one resource you can never get back. Yet millions of people give it away cheaply, believing that if they work hard enough, they will eventually be rewarded. But hard work alone does not make you rich. If that were true, construction workers, teachers, and nurses would be millionaires. The truth is, the system is rigged to benefit those who own, not those who work. The only way to escape is to take control of your income. You cannot rely on an employer or government or anyone else to provide for you. The rich do not work for money, they make money work for them. They own businesses, invest in assets, and build networks that generate wealth while they sleep. Meanwhile, the average person continues to trade time for a paycheck, living under the constant threat of being fired, replaced, or left behind. If your survival depends on someone else's decision to keep you employed, you are not free. Escaping the system requires unlearning everything you have been taught. You must stop thinking like an employee and start thinking like an owner. Instead of asking how much a job pays, ask how you can create value, build leverage, and scale your income. The rich do not work harder, they work smarter. They understand that the real game is about ownership, not labor. This is why you must develop high-income skills: sales, marketing, investing, and leadership. These are the weapons that allow you to break free from the paycheck cycle and dictate your own financial destiny. Most people are afraid to take risks, and that fear keeps them trapped. They stay in jobs they hate because they are comfortable. They refuse to start businesses because they fear failure. But comfort is the enemy of success. The system keeps you comfortable just enough to keep you compliant. It gives you weekends off, a small raise every few years, and a retirement plan that ensures you work your entire life before you can finally enjoy it. By then, it is too late. The years are gone and the system has won. The truth is, you were never meant to be a worker. You were meant to be in control. You were meant to create, to build, to dominate. But the system does not want you to think this way. It wants you to follow orders, pay taxes, and stay in line. Breaking free means rejecting their script and writing your own. It means taking full responsibility for your success, making bold moves, and refusing to live on someone else's terms. The world belongs to those who refuse to be slaves to a paycheck. The moment you decide to escape the system and build your own path, you take the first step toward real freedom. Money loves speed. The world does not reward hesitation, overthinking, or waiting for the perfect moment. It rewards those who act, who move fast, and who execute without fear. Every second you waste doubting yourself, someone else is out there making decisions, taking risks, and building wealth while you sit on the sidelines. The difference between those who succeed and those who remain average is not just intelligence, talent, or luck. It is speed. Successful people understand that opportunities do not wait. If you hesitate, they disappear, and someone else takes what could have been yours. The reason most people stay broke is that they are too slow. They wait for approval, overanalyze every decision, and fear making mistakes. They think success is about perfection, but it is not. It is about execution. The richest people in the world do not always make the best decisions. They make decisions quickly and adjust as they go. They understand that action leads to learning and learning leads to mastery. Every delay, every hesitation, and every excuse is just another opportunity lost. Speed matters in business, in investing, and in life. The best deals, the best investments, and the biggest opportunities are seized by those who act first. Look at any industry, whether it is real estate, stocks, crypto, or entrepreneurship. The ones who move fast make the money. By the time the slow thinkers finally feel ready, the opportunity is gone. This is why winners operate with urgency. They do not waste time waiting for motivation or the right circumstances. They take action immediately, learn from their failures, and adjust on the move. Most people are programmed to think that waiting is wise. They have been taught that patience is a virtue and that caution is necessary. But what they do not realize is that waiting is just another form of fear. Fear of failure, fear of looking stupid, fear of making the wrong choice. But inaction is the only real failure. The person who takes 10 imperfect actions will always be ahead of the person who waits for the perfect one. You cannot afford to waste time thinking when you should be executing. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. The way you do anything, if you hesitate in business, you hesitate in life. If you move slowly in decision making, you move slowly in success. Everything compounds. The person who acts fast learns fast. The person who learns fast earns fast. The moment you stop thinking and start doing, you separate yourself from the masses who are stuck in analysis paralysis. The masses wait for the right time to start a business, to invest, to take a risk. Meanwhile, the winners take action, figure things out along the way, and dominate while everyone else is still thinking. The reality is, the world moves fast. Technology changes, markets shift, and opportunities open and close in an instant. If you do not develop the habit of moving quickly, you will always be reacting instead of leading. The best way to develop speed is by training yourself to make fast decisions. Start saying yes more often. Take risks, try things, fail fast, and learn faster. The more you act, the sharper your instincts become, and the more confident you get in making decisions. Over time, moving fast becomes your default setting, and success becomes inevitable. You do not need permission to be great. You do not need more time to think. You need action. Every second you wait is a second lost. Move fast, execute relentlessly, and claim what is yours before someone else does. The rich do not trade time for money, they trade value. This is the fundamental difference between those who struggle financially and those who build wealth. The average person believes that working harder, putting in more hours, or staying loyal to a job will eventually make them rich. But the reality is that no matter how hard you work, if you are trading time for money, you will always be limited by the number of hours in a day. The only way to escape this trap is to develop high-value skills that allow you to earn based on results, not time. Most people rely on low-income skills, basic tasks that anyone can do. These skills are easy to replace, which is why companies pay so little for them. The reason CEOs, entrepreneurs, and top performers make significantly more money is that they possess skills that drive massive value. These skills include sales, negotiation, marketing, investing, leadership, and networking. They are not just working, they are leveraging their skills to create wealth. If you want to be rich, you must stop thinking like a worker and start thinking like a value creator. Sales is one of the most important high-value skills you can develop. Everything in life is sales. Whether you are closing a business deal, negotiating a raise, or persuading someone to believe in your vision, you are selling. The ability to convince, persuade, and influence is what separates those who succeed from those who struggle. The richest people in the world are not necessarily the smartest. They're the best at selling ideas, products, and themselves. If you cannot sell, you will always be dependent on someone else for income. Marketing is another skill that creates wealth. No matter how good a product or service is, if people do not know about it, it is worthless. Marketing is the art of grabbing attention, creating desire, and driving action. The highest paid people in the world understand how to position themselves, their businesses, and their brands in a way that makes them impossible to ignore. Whether it is social media, copywriting, advertising, or branding, mastering marketing allows you to generate income at scale. Networking is another skill that directly impacts wealth. Who you know determines what opportunities come your way. The rich build powerful networks that open doors, create deals, and multiply their income. Most people stay stuck because they only associate with others at their level. They never expand their circle, never learn from those who are more successful, and never put themselves in rooms where big money is being discussed. The more valuable your network, the easier it becomes to grow your wealth. Investing is the ultimate skill that separates the rich from the poor. The average person works for money while the wealthy make money work for them. They understand how to take profits and multiply them through smart investments, stocks, real estate, crypto, or businesses. Instead of saving, they put money into assets that generate more income. They know that wealth is not built by working more hours, but by owning things that increase in value over time. The key to financial freedom is mastering high-value skills that allow you to control your income. You must stop relying on a job and start thinking about leverage. How can you make more money in less time? How can you increase your earning potential without working longer hours? The answer is skill acquisition. The more valuable you become, the more the world will pay you. You do not need to be born rich, lucky, or connected. You just need to focus on developing the skills that create wealth. Once you do, you will never have to worry about money again, because you will always have the ability to generate it on demand. Your network determines your net worth. The people you surround yourself with shape your mindset, your opportunities, and ultimately your level of success. If you are constantly around losers, complainers, and people who have no ambition, it is only a matter of time before you adopt their mentality. Success is contagious, but so is failure. This is why the wealthy and successful are extremely selective about who they allow into their circle. They understand that the fastest way to level up is to surround themselves with winners, people who push them, challenge them, and elevate their thinking. Most people stay broke because they refuse to upgrade their environment. They spend their time with the same friends they grew up with, people who accept mediocrity and have no real ambition. These people reinforce limiting beliefs, telling you that success is difficult, that money is evil, that you should just be grateful for what you have. This is the type of mindset that keeps people stuck in the same place for years. If the people around you are not talking about growth, investments, and opportunities, then they are keeping you trapped in an invisible prison. The rich understand that relationships are one of the most valuable assets you can build. They invest in their network just like they invest in businesses. They attend high-level events, join masterminds, and build connections with powerful people. They understand that one conversation, one introduction, or one partnership can change their financial future forever. Successful people are not looking for small talk. They are looking for connections that lead to bigger opportunities. If you want to build wealth, you must be intentional about who you associate with. One of the biggest mistakes people make is trying to succeed alone. They believe they can figure everything out by themselves without guidance or mentorship. This is why most people never reach their full potential. The most successful individuals seek out mentors, people who have already achieved what they want. Learning from someone who has already walked the path saves years of trial and error. The right mentor can accelerate your success, open doors, and show you shortcuts that you would have never found on your own. Your network also determines the type of opportunities that come your way. Wealthy people have access to information and deals that the average person will never hear about. They know about investments before they go public, business opportunities before they become mainstream, and trends before they explode. This is why you cannot afford to stay in low-level circles. If the people around you are not discussing ways to grow, innovate, and create wealth, you are in the wrong room. The conversations you engage in daily shape your reality. Building a powerful network does not happen by accident. You must put yourself in the right places, connect with the right people, and add value to those who can help you level up. Networking is not just about taking, it is about offering value. If you want successful people to want you in their circle, you must bring something to the table. Whether it is skills, knowledge, resources, or connections, you must make yourself valuable. Winners do not associate with leeches, they associate with other winners. If you want to change your life, start by changing your circle. Audit the people you spend the most time with. Are they pushing you to be better, or are they holding you back? If they are not elevating you, they are draining you. There is no neutral ground. Your network is either building you or destroying you. The choice is yours. Surround yourself with winners and success will follow. Discipline is the foundation of success. Most people fail not because they lack intelligence or talent, but because they lack discipline. They are controlled by emotions, seeking comfort instead of progress. They only work hard when they feel motivated, but motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes like the weather. Discipline, on the other hand, is the ability to execute regardless of how you feel. It is doing what needs to be done even when you do not feel like doing it. This is what separates the successful from the average. The weak wait for the right moment to take action. They tell themselves they will start tomorrow, next week, or next year. But winners understand that there is no perfect time. The perfect time is now. They wake up early, they work when others sleep, and they push forward even when they are tired. This relentless execution is what builds success over time. While others procrastinate, the disciplined individual makes consistent progress. Most people are slaves to their emotion. If they do not feel like working out, they skip the gym. If they do not feel like working on their business, they put it off. They let their emotions dictate their actions, which is why they never achieve greatness. The disciplined person does not care about feelings. They operate on logic, purpose, and commitment. If something needs to be done, they do it regardless of their mood. This mindset is what builds unstoppable momentum. Discipline is about mastering the small habits that lead to big results. Success is not built overnight. It is the result of thousands of small, consistent actions. Waking up early, sticking to a schedule, prioritizing important tasks, training the body, and controlling the mind. These are the daily habits that create success. The problem is that most people lack the patience to stay disciplined long enough to see results. They want instant gratification. They want success without sacrifice. But the truth is, nothing great comes without discipline. The reason most people quit is that they do not see immediate results. They go to the gym for a week and see no change, so they stop. They start a business, face one setback, and give up. They try to build wealth, encounter difficulty, and return to their comfort zone. This is why they stay average. The disciplined person does not expect quick rewards. They understand that success is a long game and they are willing to put in the work every single day no matter what. Discipline is also about sacrifice. You cannot achieve greatness while indulging in every distraction. You must be willing to cut out the things that do not serve your goals. That means less partying, less entertainment, and fewer meaningless distractions. It means saying no to the things that waste time and focusing only on what moves you forward. Most people are too weak to make these sacrifices, which is why they remain in the same place year after year. Discipline is freedom. The more disciplined you become, the more control you have over your life. Most people think discipline is restrictive, but in reality, it is the key to independence. When you have discipline, you are not a slave to your emotions, distractions, or bad habits. You dictate your own success. You build the life you want instead of settling for whatever life gives you. Every successful person, whether in business, sports, or life, has mastered discipline. It is not optional, it is necessary. If you cannot control yourself, you will be controlled by the world. Weakness leads to failure, but discipline leads to power. The choice is simple. Either take control of your actions or remain at the mercy of your excuses. Success is reserved for those who are disciplined enough to earn it. Success requires an unbreakable mindset. The biggest difference between those who win and those who lose is not luck, intelligence, or background. It is mental toughness. The ability to keep pushing forward no matter what obstacles come your way is what separates the weak from the strong. Life will test you. Business will test you. And the path to success is full of challenges, failures, and setbacks. Most people crumble under pressure. They give up the moment things become difficult. But those who develop an unshakable mindset refuse to break. They adapt, they adjust, and they keep moving forward until they reach their goals. Weak people let failure define them. The moment they encounter resistance, they tell themselves they are not good enough. They see setbacks as signs to quit, not as lessons to grow. This is why they stay stuck. They do not understand that failure is part of the process. No one reaches success without experiencing losses. The strongest individuals take those losses and use them as fuel. Every failure becomes a lesson, every mistake becomes experience, and every setback becomes motivation to push harder. They do not allow emotions to control them. They remain focused on the bigger picture. Your mindset is the foundation of everything you achieve. If you believe you are weak, you will act weak. If you believe you are a winner, you will act like one. The world does not reward self-doubt. It rewards those who move with confidence, certainty, and unshakable belief in themselves. Most people let fear control them. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of looking stupid. This fear keeps them paralyzed, stuck in the same position year after year. Winners, on the other hand, feel fear but act anyway. They know that the only way to truly fail is to do nothing. Mental toughness means embracing discomfort. Most people seek an easy life. They want success without struggle, riches without risk, and growth without pain. But comfort is the enemy of greatness. The strongest minds are built in hardship. They are forged through adversity, not ease. If you want to be unbreakable, you must willingly put yourself in difficult situations. You must push yourself beyond your limits, take on challenges that scare you, and develop the habit of thriving under pressure. The more you endure, the stronger you become. The people who dominate in life are not necessarily the most talented or the most skilled. They are the most relentless. They refuse to stop. They refuse to quit. When others get tired, they keep going. When others give up, they push harder. Success is a war, and only those with the strongest mind survive. If you break under pressure, you lose. If you stand firm and keep attacking your goals, no matter what happens, you will eventually win. One of the biggest lies society teaches is that failure is bad. This is why most people fear it so much. But the truth is, failure is the best teacher. Every great entrepreneur, athlete, and leader has failed countless times. The difference is, they did not let those failures define them. They learned, they adjusted, and they came back stronger. If you want to develop an unbreakable mindset, you must rewire your brain to see failure as necessary, not as something to avoid. No one is born mentally strong. It is something you must build every single day. It starts with small choices, pushing yourself when you do not feel like it, staying disciplined when distractions arise, and keeping your focus on your goals no matter what obstacles appear. Over time, these small decisions create an unstoppable mindset. You become a person who refuses to break no matter what happens, and when you reach that level, success is inevitable.